What up, my dudes? Welcome to another stream of Final Fantasy XIV. Right now, we're just kind of doing a little bit of questing, leveling, because we're on the post-Dawntrail new expansion of 7.2 and waiting for the newest and latest edition of the stories. And we're just kind of messing around right now. Doing a whole lot, so we're just dungeon running. Hopefully you guys are catching our playthrough of Oblivion Remastered as well. And yeah, we're going to do a little bit of Lake Land running around, and we'll see what we can come up with. Kind of a couple of relaxing lately of 14. I'm going through zones that I haven't been through in a while, even though some people are still going through a lot of these. And there it goes. We're just gonna run through the whole thing. Right. Like it, but yeah. Going. Been a good day so far. Craziness. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. It's always the one DPS that's sleeping. It's been a hot second. But yeah, we ended up getting Warrior all the way leveled up. And now we're working on Dark Knight, which I haven't played in a long time, but we're getting there, about halfway now. Warriors or Dark Knight's a fun job, but you just gotta kind of know when you're what buttons to push. I kind of redid my bar a little bit on it, but I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. Wing it. Yeah, at least I look good doing it, though. Ah, crap. Never knew who you got rocking until you get there. But yeah, so we finished that, and we'll just kind of do all the tanks and see what we can get going here. What's going on,
Not too much. How's it going?
Going pretty good.
Yeah.
Good old Saturdays.
Yeah. Running some roulette.
Yeah, doing a little bit of this. I've been working on it for a little while now. Trying to get Dark Knight rocking.
Oh, nice.
I only got done Warrior, but like Dark Knight's a whole different beast, and I'm not looking forward to Gunbreaker again. Kind of cracked out. What are you up to?
Oh, not too much. I saw you were doing that, so I was going to see if you want to run, but I saw you just queued up, so no worries.
Oh, we can. Go on. I'm not clicked over.
No, that's fine.
Only did
No worries. Have fun.
Guild Hests. I figured you'd be on Oblivion.
Yeah, well, I'll boot that up and get that rolling.
Ready? Yeah, I withdraw it. I mean, you want to play 14 or are you going to play Oblivion?
Oh, that's fine.
Ready? Yeah, checking out some of these other areas. I haven't been to Lakeland areas in a long time. I know that the transport on them.
Oh, never mind.
What's up?
Oh, you're like, if you want to get on, so I said I'd get it booted up. And then
Oh, I thought you said you were booting up Oblivion. Oh, guess you didn't make it clear. Alright, yeah, I'm just running this one. If you want to jump on the other ones, you can. I got other ones to run. For some reason I've been getting a lot of King Mog lately, too. One of the weird ones. I've been noticing, what the hell was it? not King Thornton, but another one that they changed with this, with the tortoise one. Can't remember the name of it. You still fire the cannons. They updated it a little bit on that one. Put them together. I'm pretty sure they changed this one too. The Moogles. I can't quite figure out what though. I always thought you were supposed to bring King Moogle away. But he seems like he's not effective in this. Pretty sure you gotta get his ass out of there. To the edge. At all. Maybe it was. No, don't leave yet. Probably wants it. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, Lakeland. I don't see a lot of people in here. I always debate whether even to stream 14 no content, because I just run around grabbing quests. Really not a whole lot going on for the fetch quest stuff, unless it's like blue. Like the blue ones have a story, and some of them will catch me off guard. Talk to a few of them that have like little cutscenes, not too many. But is there one guy over there? No. See, I haven't seen anybody over here on the first. And that's Shadowbringers. That's the main granddaddy of mansions that people love playing.
Well, I assume most people are either in the main city states or in the new zones. Are a lot of people in Shadowbringers right now?
I don't know. I wish I could figure that out.
Yeah, I doubt they have anywhere that compiles that.
Yeah. I don't know. As I go through all these zones, and yeah, I did a shit ton of quests for a while, but I just run around from place to place, and I'm like, well, you know, wouldn't be that interesting to even stream it. Most people do, but it's like you don't see anybody or do anything. Not really much story content, because some of them's just like grab 3 pieces of bread and deliver it, and you're like, okay. That's it.
Yeah, most of the side quests are really boring.
Yeah, there's nothing really to them. Like I said, some of them will catch you off guard. There was a girl in here that I talked to, and she had like a full-on cutscenes and stuff. I'm like, what? Supposed to be a side fucking quest. Where the hell did this come from? What's up, Adrian? But mostly just to kind of see old areas again. I was like, shit, we'll just do it. Try to relax and hang out and check out the Crystal Tower, because I keep thinking of Final Fantasy 3. How much the difference is, because they always talk about, speakers were saying that like when they show references from other games, but I'm like, that the Crystal Towers is a blank copy right out of that game. It's crazy.
It's pretty cool to see it between the two.
Yeah. I like looking at the characters too when they design all these people. Like this chick's been hanging out on this rock for a long time for me to walk up and say hi. Crazy. Come to misplaced. They're always in bad trouble in this area too. Seems like the writing, you can tell the writing for this one's way different, even than Dawntrail's like side quests. In Walker. Like they're more dire straits. Everybody's always like, oh no, I lost this. My life is over. And in the other expansions, it's like, I lost this. Go find it. I'm going back to what I'm doing. I don't care that much. Crazy. Crazy sauce. I don't know. Then it's kind of weird because you're, I wouldn't say feel lonely, but I think about most of the times when you're running these quests, and like when I was doing it back when we had the full group with us, everybody was always doing something different. So when I did a lot of these fetch quests, I didn't really realize it, how much I was going through, because everybody was chatting and talking about things, you know, just had something going on in the background at all times. But this one, it doesn't even feel like that. It feels that there's like nobody out here. You know, since our FC is pretty much not an FC anymore. Well, it is, but it's not. It still exists. There's people in it, but since I'm not in an FC right now, you just kind of run around, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, it puts you on autopilot, I think. Which is a weird feeling. Because you're like, oh, I just want to get through this. It drives me crazy sometimes. Shit, where are we here? Oh yeah, the fucking train. What I'm doing. Dark Knight, Dark Knight. Alright, we'll get there. Especially when you do, I've noticed, in the higher level dungeons, you get like the one, like, sprout, and then you get like the other three are crazy people.
Oh, okay.
So, like, as in they're just trying to bull ram through it, and so the one person is trying to enjoy the dungeon, while the other three, or two I should say, are usually just cracked out. So, they just don't want to get through it. They don't give a shit about it. I'm about in the middle. I like getting through them, and some of them I don't remember, but like, I always feel bad for the sprouts. Because they're like, don't even have time to even, like, gather their thoughts. Have to like, oh, let's go! Especially when you get like really cracked out people who've been playing it, like, hardcore veterans. Get pretty wild. Oh god, yep. Probably going down. some of the dungeons I get a lot of lower level ones in a weird way. But then I get other ones that are not so low, like this one. You realize how much you don't remember. Then it is kind of nice to go through the story too. Kind of half-ass remember, you're like, oh yeah. Ones I haven't seen is with your buddy though. None with Xenos, that I remember. Thankfully. Those ones are fucking nightmares. Except for, what's his name? Fandaniel? Had him a couple times. A lot of people are doing Fandaniel content. I can't remember if that should be Endwalker, I think. If I remember right. Oh shit. What's this? I don't remember. Stay close, maybe? That was wrong. Maybe? Oh, maybe it wasn't wrong. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it was. Floor healer, clear out of there. Oh, God. Probably heal up. I think you have to be both negative on one side, right? Yeah. I guess I forgot how close the push was. Ah. Thankfully, I haven't had anybody cracked out enough where they freak out in the dungeons. Nice. What's up, Joe? Well, my laptop's at my girlfriend's, so I'm also messing up. No worries. Let's go. Oh shit. Alright, so we gotta be on one side or the other, right? Damn. I don't know if that's based on how close you are to these people. Alright, so negative, right? Oh lordy. Oh man. What do I do? Nope, it's in the middle. One thing that does suck about roulettes is the fact that you're doing something that you either did a long time ago or it's recent, and you don't have any story to back it up. I don't remember if it's... Okay, it brings you in. Amy still got me. But usually when you do roulettes, when you're going through the story, there's some incentive to moving forward in what you were doing. This one is just like, alright, you're repeating something that you've already done. And you don't get as much through it as you should.
Yeah.
Come on, get out of there, buddy. I wouldn't say it ruins the experience, but like, you don't remember why you're there. It doesn't make it exactly the most fun experience. You're just kind of like, oh yeah, that happened. Unless you're like super hardcore into the story. You happen to know or remember everything. Like you with Oblivion, I mean, you remember a lot of shit in Oblivion. I fucking don't remember nothing in that game.
I played this game a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I played the hell of it when it came out, but like, I only remember bits and pieces of it, you know? Like, I played the shit out of Skyrim and all the other games, but I forget them pretty quick. Like, because I played too many of them.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. The games I play, I just kind of remember them.
You gotta remember how many games came out right after that. Like, I mean, Fallout 3 was right behind it, so after Oblivion came out, it was an afterthought because Fallout 3 came out. Especially for me. I'm more keen to the Fallout series. There were so many games that came out during that time. It was wild.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember games vividly dating all the way back to my childhood. It's just kind of one of those things, I guess.
Pretty impressive.
How brains work.
Remember all that, I don't know. It also depends, like, Oblivion didn't make a huge impact on me either. At that time. I had a lot of stuff going on in 2006. So.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know if I even played a lot of games during that time it came out.
Yeah, I don't think I played this one until like 2007. When my mom's husband introduced me to it.
I got you.
It's one of the things I was talking with my brother about. He remembers that right around that era for the first time because this was one of the first games he ever played on the Xbox. He was really young back then.
Oh, wow.
So he had never really played before. And it was kind of a cool experience for him.
That would be a cool experience. Another thing, there's other games out there, since Halo would have been huge during that time for Xbox. They also would have been the Gears of War series that came out at some point. Yeah, and then Fallout 3 would have came out. Skyrim wasn't until way, way later, another 6 years.
Yeah.
So Oblivion, after a few years, was kind of left in the wayside after they were done with it, you know?
Yeah. I think for a period I was going back and forth between the two.
There was quite a bit to do in the game for sure.
Yeah. And I do like Skyrim a lot. I feel like it has a lot more to do, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I like Oblivion's storylines and characters a lot more.
Do you?
Just the overall feel of the game. Yeah. I think I prefer Oblivion to Skyrim.
I think that Oblivion for me reminds me of a section too much of ESO. It feels like it's a part of a game that you're missing the rest. And I think that's because that Elder Scrolls is like divided up into parts of the country. So when you play them, you're like, playing Morrowind, playing Oblivion, Skyrim, whatever have you. But it feels less huge to me because it feels like you see Oblivion Gates towns and the same NPCs. So it kind of blends together a lot. But the overall story, if you keep an eye on it, is pretty good. for the Oblivion gates and what's going on with it. But like in ESO, they're all over the place to begin with. Like an Oblivion gate will just come down out of nowhere, and you're not even in like Cyrodiil. You're somewhere else, and they'll just fucking show up. Kind of crazy. And it's like a big event, but they treat it like an MMO though, because like anybody that's in the area can join you in that fight. And I think that's what does, I wouldn't say ruin it for me, but like I'm always looking for other people that are like gonna show up at the Oblivion Gate and they're not there, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But it is definitely a game that is awesome to remastered it. And some people ask why they remastered that one and not Morrowind. Because some people think Morrowind's better than Oblivion. You know? I've seen a lot of posts on that. And I was like, well, yeah. Morrowind, I don't know. Game mechanic wise, Oblivion's still better. But some people are like, oh yeah, Morrowind's story's better than Oblivion. So I was like, yeah, I guess. You know, I would take Skyrim's over all of them, but that's just because it's got so much packed into it, and they wanted to make a statement. But that was also the time when Todd Howard was cramming in a bunch of crap from their new engine, creation engine, and being able to craft and all that stuff was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
I know a lot of people had a love-hate relationship with that.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know much about Morrowind's storyline. I have it, and I tried to play it, but it was just...
Yes, it's
it got to a point in the storyline where I quit, and I never played that game.
Wow.
I don't know.
Maybe you shouldn't play Daggerfall or any of those then. Because they're pretty bad.
Yeah, well, I have no interest in any of those games.
Oh my god. I think one of them's free.
Yeah.
Play it on Steam if you want. That might be one we dive into. I don't know.
Yeah, and I've seen them all before. There's a streamer who plays them, but
yeah.
I have no interest in playing them myself.
I don't blame you.
But the way that those two earlier games are set up differently, they're not really my play style of game either. So they wouldn't be something I would seek out normally, even if they weren't an Elder Scrolls game.
Oh, yeah. Is that a rogue ninja? I don't know what the hell he is. But yeah, I don't know. The whole series in general, there's so many games, they're just of their time.
Yeah.
You know, you almost have to play them during the time that they came out. And that's when that little pocket of time is cherished in any game that we play. Like even 14. They pay a lot of patronage to, Speakers talked about this in this last video, even though their video is a couple years old now. But like, how legacy players are not even thought of now. Not even considered a thought. Because there isn't any legacy players anymore. It's technically A Realm Reborn is now the legacy players. So it's kind of crazy to think about that, because like the storyline is so all over the place that it doesn't matter anymore. It's not about the Empire and what they're doing to Eorzea anymore. It's whatever you're doing on the first or Endwalker shit or Shadowbringers, or if you're in Heavensward. Like Heavensward was such a long fucking game. Good lord. You want to talk about Fetch Quest City? That's where it's at. It was everywhere. It's so long to get through. And I know it's their way of a love letter to the fans of 14. They're like, oh, you deserve the expansion because you didn't get it in one. But like, nobody in the current fan base even cares about that. It's not really a thing for them. I guarantee you can ask half the people in Laminza and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're like, oh yeah, back in the day, remember when Midgard's Homer came down? And they're like, yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. They don't even, that storyline, I don't even know if half of them remember who Louis Swa is.
Probably not. They never saw him or right past it.
Well, in Charlian, they talked about him because that's where he was from. So some of the NPCs kind of bring him up. But unless you connect, like, the Coil trials along with that storyline, which was, again, a long fucking time ago, they probably won't piece it together unless they're super hardcore in the story. And a lot of people nowadays don't even, they do story skips. You just want to get to the end like they do in WoW.
Yeah.
Hold on, you crazy people. I'll read it. Alright. Oh yeah. Fucking, we got in this one too. Anima. Which is, I don't know if people know, but from Final Fantasy X. Very, yep. Actually is the same. That would be Seymour's mother right there. The Seer in 14's All Glory is fucking awesome. You know, it'd be kind of cool. I know they do references, but I wish, and I prayed that they would have something cool. And I think speakers would probably disagree with me on this. But, like, I think Seymour should have been in 14. It'd have been awesome if he just showed up randomly and it was like a big deal, you know? Just for, like, well, not a big deal, but, like, briefly bring in Anima, and that's the reason why she's here. But she has like a whole convoluted story why she's here or whatever. But you know, crossover dimensions would be cool to see, like Cloud and stuff in here. But I mean, they've done it. I don't know why they can't do it with this one. They brought, you know, Final Fantasy 15 and 13 characters. Lightning's been here. It's like, come on, guys. But I've always wondered that, why they won't sneak in Cloud. Or any of the characters from other ones.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, maybe. Oh damn, you got sucked in there. It's crazy to see her like this though. Damn. I'll have to look this up sometime. And see why she is like this, or why she's here. Can't remember, is it Law? Can't remember. Up there. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, two of us fighting over here, damn it. Oh shit, is that her? Okay, I thought that was our healer. What the fuck? It's probably fine. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, don't do that. I wasted stuff. I don't think there's any way to avoid that, really. So what kind of crazy mage quest are you working on today, Yai?
I'm already accepting the university.
Oh, damn. Way to do it.
That's what I did yesterday.
Hell yeah. He's a full-fledged Harry Potter. Now if you can just learn Reparo.
Yeah, well, my armor still is very high, so I don't really have to worry. I don't break a lot of hammers.
There you go. I don't even remember what mine was. It's getting there somewhere.
Yeah, a lot of my skills are just flying as I move through the world.
Yeah. Oh shit. Run. Doo-doo. Good job, fella. I'll read it or pass it or whatever. Whatever these damn kids do in their rock'em sock'em robots. And the high, the high level ones have tricked me as well. Not always high level. We'll see. Yeah, see? Shit like this. So we got 3 new ones, maybe, huh? Yep. Or no, just 1. Oh, Stormblood Ridge. Well, welcome along. Let's go, you rascallion bums. A hot minute since we've been in Stormblood. I'm not gonna do a full-on pull, but we'll bring him up here at least. Could be exciting for him. The one guy's holding out. Should be right here, I thought. Yep. But as you look through the whole game, the Empire still, I was thinking about 14, still prevalent.
Yeah.
Like, they're around. That's what the whole point of Stormblood is. Fucking fight these bastards because they're all, well, Xenos. His ass. I always thought we were gonna fight the Emperor. I mean, I don't think we ever did we? I think he was dead before we even got to him. And Xenos had to take over or something. I don't remember. Or no, he wasn't a real Emperor, wasn't that?
You're talking about Amaric's dad or a different one?
Xenos. The Emperor.
Well, the Emperor.
He would have been. His grandfather was Emmett himself. He's the one that put everything in place. But I don't remember. I don't think we actually fought the Emperor, though. I think he died somehow. I think he got double crossed. Shit.
He was murdered, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. By him itself, wasn't it? Or no?
I don't remember who killed him.
I just remember vaguely being on the steps. in his own like chambers. And yeah, Xenos had to take over. Then he was bored with it all. Bored with the kingdom and all that shit. He just wanted to wage war, I guess. I don't know. But man, he did fuck up. Jesus. Didn't want to fight us unless we were like powered up. I'm like, he could have literally killed us. You know, like this thing's a cool reference. This is the first enemy you fight in Final Fantasy VII. Pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
No sign of Cloud. They use him as a mini boss. Oh shit. Gotta figure out what sounds good for lunch. You guys got any suggestions out there? Let me know. I don't know who I have with me. Is that a black mage? That's a red mage. Viper. Viper, no viping. And of course the weird gorilla guy. He's in here. That would actually go with stuff, the memes and shit. I don't know why I did my 2 hour there. I did it on accident. But it's like 100 men versus a razor silverback like gorilla. Oops. I don't know why that's such a thing right now. The internet is a weird place.
I have no idea what you mean.
Look it up sometime. All over the place. 100 men versus one silverback gorilla is what it's called. Like, look up a meme on it, and it'll be pretty apparent real quick. There's like animations and like fucking all kinds of crazy shit about it. I don't know why. Very bizarre. Stay in the circle. Boom. The gates. Oh, the gates don't open up. Damn it. Good question. How did he get a materia in the middle of the dungeon? I don't know.
He dropped randomly.
I shall have to share these findings.
Guess I don't remember him dropping materia in the middle of the dungeon.
Yeah, you'll get
Initiate
random drop.
soul extraction.
No one rolls on them, they just drop.
I got you. Go, baby, go!
The sun rebels. My word, this data.
Cookie bastard in your chair. Going down. Lasers everywhere. Oh, I'll greet it. For shits and giggles. If I remember right, this is the big hullabaloo one. Everybody meets up. Damn Magitech. Kinda run weird with my sword. What's up, kitty? Kitty comes, the kitty goes. Yo, Big Daddy. Wearing, I just noticed the classic white mage attire. Awesome.
Yeah, it's always neat armor.
Oh. Let's go, you bums. Let's kick this fucking big booty douchebag's ass. Fuck you, Xenos. Thought I'd never see your ass again, but here we are. Coming to me in my death circle, please. Ah, damn it. Got it right there.
Let this moment last forever.
You laugh at me, sucker?
This is the end.
Is it? I don't know about that.
Kill. Show me your role.
Uh-oh.
Yes, yes, just so.
Better get booking.
I need a strength.
Gonna have to have it now, buddy.
The power to transcend.
All right, gotta burn this asshole now. Good job. They can have the white mage stuff. Dirty bombs. What the? I just whooped Xenos' ass. Who's this Joker think he is? Nobody. That's who. Trying to think what sounds good for lunch. I don't know. What do you have, an eye?
Ooh, I don't know.
Where's the grapes? Oh, there they are. Quite the conundrum.
It is.
The peaceful serenity. Good old Lakeland. The abandoned boats that are on water that should be over here. Oh, sea level probably went down. What's up, Faye? How are you? I assume you probably already beat Final Fantasy 3. I think last time you were on here, you said you were fighting the end boss. I think that's what you were saying. Missing 14? Why are you missing 14? I figured you'd be missing like 11. Can't sub. Oh, that sucks. I did beat the end boss. That's awesome. I will get to it eventually. Believe me. I gotta level a little more. It's a lot of grinding in 3. Problem for me. I feel like I get nothing done. But then again, once you get going, it'll probably be fine. That and just doing side quests right now. And for every once in a while, I'll do like a regular stream of 14 because I always feel like I'm at a weird impasse. As in, I want to stream 14 when I'm doing side quests, but I'm not doing anything but this kind of stuff. So it's like not super exciting. Story's not super involved. If anything, it's more like I guess like a sightseeing adventure. Being in places that I haven't been. Or just don't remember. Remember there's a lot of quests in, well, not a lot, but for the old harbor areas in this area. I remember doing some story quest stuff there. Kind of at the bottom of the map, kind of like right, maybe it isn't here. Oh, nope, right down in this area. The Grand Cosmos and the Isle of Kin and all that stuff. Like, nobody's over here, you know what I mean?
It's very rare to see anybody.
You would think so, but it might be our server, though, too. Wait, what am I doing? Deliver the treasure.
I'm surprised, because we're on a very populated server.
Yeah. Very weird.
Yeah.
Rite of Passage. Church relics for. Oh, okay. So they're different areas. Gotcha. We'll do a little survey up above. Yeah, see the rustage. Yeah, since you beat Final Fantasy 3, what's next? What are you doing, Faye? Playing Ark. Yeah, I plays a lot of Ark.
Oh yeah.
Plays the hell out of that game. Right now she's playing the hell out of Oblivion, but I think she's balancing somewhere in there. Haven't heard about Helldivers 2 in a while, so I don't know where she's balancing it at.
Yeah, I need to get back to that one at some point.
Monster Hunter and... Yeah. The games all just kind of pile up.
Yeah, that they do.
Someday. What are you doing in Ark there, Faye? Collecting dinos, building things, running around naked. What you got going on? I was just thinking about when we were watching speakers the other day, how they were talking about 11 might be on its last leg, but I'm like, I don't know, that was 2 years ago when they were talking about that, and it's still going.
Yeah, that might be one of the ones where they don't get it right.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Or they were joking earlier where you might just pull the plug. But I'm like, I don't think so. I think they would probably move 11 into a sub with 14. But I think they're too worried about losing money, but there's not a lot of players still left on 11.
Yeah.
Like retail, most of them are all going to private servers. They'll miss that 75 era 11, but I don't know. There's still story, but the story that we're trying to get into, I think I've done a lot of the expansion stuff finally. And I think all is left is the higher end dungeoning shit, which takes fucking forever to do. So it's way worse than just doing the story. The higher end crazy, you gotta get groups of people together to do it, and I don't know if there's anybody left in retail to do it with me. So it's like, I have no idea if they'll pull that out or not. But it is kind of cool to see like these areas again. Remember the stuff you did with Graha and taking a little detour through the past.
Yeah, some of that stuff that you forget, it's really cool to see again.
I like the music in it, but I don't know. After a while, I'm like, okay, be done with the sad piano music. But Shadowbringers was like that, though. It was supposed to be sad. People were fighting against the light. So you gotta look out.
Yeah.
The Faye is saying, well, at first I was being spawn killed by Rex's dragons. X. I play modded. How's that treating you? Damn, this place is way up here. I should have flew up here, but I don't know. Fuck it, let's run. Fun? Is it fun on a bun? Sounds like fun. What's up, Ben? Ben Barnett. How are you? Like, I'm Ben. I'm here, and I'm out. Peace out, dudes. Yeah, see? There it is. I think it also has to do with the fact that whenever I see him come in our chat, like, they've already been in for a second. It doesn't register until they're in here for however long. And then by the time I react to them, they're already out. Registers at left. Bizarre. Plus, I guess I'm watching live on TikTok, which I'm not doing presently.
Oh.
I just have the live software stuff, but it's like web page based. If you do it through the app or whatever, I don't know what the hell, like it doesn't want to show up. I don't know what's up with that. What did we get? Anything good? God damn. I can use it here. The face saying on Final Fantasy 3, I had a ninja, devout, dark knight, and black belt. Is that what you used for the end game boss? Fought them? Question mark? Question mark? Since we're in this area, we might as well just go and use this area's main. You more. Let's check it out in there. Piece of cake, she says. Oh, look at you, stud muffin. Oh my god. One person in. I remember this place was fucking packed. Wow. All I can say. Wow. Dark and gloomy out there. In here. I remember when everybody was at these desks. And I have the footage to prove it. But everybody's lined up to get the new gear from all the raids. There ain't a single fucking person except for that one guy in the corner. Wow. And Yulmore is kind of weird because it's just Limsa Lemenza. Like if you look on the outside of it, it's Lemenza's like castle, redecorated with balloons and weird shit. Oh, there's two people in here now. Hi. Second person. But like, this is what sucks about this though. And then Speakers was talking about this earlier too. And if you don't know who we're talking about, they're called Speakers of Heidelin. In these games, so when you played this content when it first came out, there was thousands of people in here. Just all over the fucking place. Now think about if you were a brand new player playing through the story and you poofed in here for the very first time after the story. You're like, oh, I'm excited. I'm here. I'm here. And you get in here and this is all you see. An empty room. You wouldn't think anything different as a new player. Unless you had like somebody with you and like me or whoever telling you, hey, this place used to be fucking packed. Now you can hear your own echo. You're like, that's bizarre. It's a different experience. Completely different experience. Now everybody's in Dawntrail.
Probably why a lot of people tend to just skip through it all.
Maybe? And busy schedules though too. I mean, you gotta have a pretty wide open schedule or just be really good at sticking with one game. And there's a lot of people out there. I mean, I know we jump from game to game because we're playing Oblivion and 14 and all this other crap, but the other people out there that can't sustain an RPG like this or an MMO really can't handle it. They just like, fuck this. It takes too long to get through. So that's the point. It's the journey. I think the Josh Hayes is his name. Strafe Hayes? I don't know. He was talking about that the other day. He said something about an old MMO that somebody, well, I guess they called him out on it. He said he doesn't like to play a game. He'd rather play a game that's good from the start and gets great, but doesn't want to play a game that's inherently bad or takes forever to get into. So you have to play like 70 hours to get to the good part, and then it gets great. He goes, it should be like, he used Oblivion and other games like Skyrim, stuff like that. Like, inherently are good games from the beginning, and they get great. But you play some of these older MMOs where they're just fucking terrible. Or even, he called out 14 as well. He said 14 has a lot of fetch quests in the very beginning, and it's very slow, and it takes a long time to get to. They're like, oh, just keep playing, and you'll get to the good part, which you do eventually. It does get really good later, and it is kind of hard because there's friends of mine that I've had get into. All right, let's dive in, and they're like, oh man, there's a lot going on here, and you have to do this, and you have to do that, and it's taking a long time, and they just give up. They don't even get past like the first parts of A Realm Reborn. Not even close.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just like, fuck it. They tried. I'm done.
Completely missing out.
Yeah, because they're looking for that Fortnite experience. They're not looking for getting 3 pieces of bread for Henry. But like these kind of games are, I don't know. I think this genre could be dying, but I don't know. Because imagine when 14 is done. Like, what do you do? Like, there might not be a Final Fantasy, like, let's say 17 is the new online. You know, like, I doubt that'll happen. So I don't know. It's a struggle. Because people don't have all the time that they used to have for these games. They want something they can just jump in and blow the shit out of stuff and leave. But I do feel bad for the other players, though. Feel that, you know, now this is what they see. I remember when this place was full of life. Hell, I'm talking like a fucking 1.0 player, even though this is a 1.0. Like, that's what it feels like, you know? Like people... And you didn't really see that in 1.0 either, though. Because the end game wasn't there yet. For everybody that played 11 or 14 that was still left, it was still a pretty busy world. You've seen people walking around everywhere, still crafting shit, and then you had to walk everywhere. So when you were on a big adventure, you were fucking on an adventure. You know? People weren't just poofing around everywhere. You've seen them more out in the world because they had to. Well, 14 had to update, because if you made people do that nowadays, they ain't fucking. If we weren't able to fly with mounts, fly with mounts and poof around, no, they'd say, fuck this game. They want instant gratification. Which sucks, because that's the world we live in now. Nobody wants to work for anything, and if they do, it's the extreme crazy people. You know, there's no in between. There's either the casuals or, you know, people that are enjoying the game, or it's the crazy fuckers that are so elite that they won't even let you join if one piece of gear is too low, or you don't know what you're doing, you know.
Yeah.
Which is the WoW mentality. But they want to get it done, you know, their thing. Still people out there doing crazy raids in 14 right now. They're hanging out in like all the places. I mean, I talk about the open worlds, but think about all the house parties and like weird shit that people do on 14. Oh, you can't mount here, I forgot. Crazy. God. You know, we took kind of granted for a lot of things in this game in a way, because think about when we were just running around doing random quests, like, oh, I'll get to them, and you still see people walking around, and then it's kept getting less and less. And the music's amazing, especially in here. Faye's saying, I could never do content on 14 and prefer to stay in the newbie areas and help people. Yeah, well, I mean, that's something, though, too. We need people like you that would stay there, help them out, because there is a lot of new people. Without somebody getting help, they're just like, oh man, this game sucks. You know, some people trying to get through the content, but they also made it easier for people to also indulge content too, because, you know, with all the dungeons, people can just, you know, take the trust with them. It's not that big of a deal. And I think that's their goal eventually. They're going to make this game eventually playable, solo style. Damn, I'm on the wrong side of the fence here. There. We're down there. Can I jump to her? Woo! Nope. But yeah. Kind of crazy. Don't appear to have any gaping wounds. Sure don't. This is all the side stuff that I didn't do because we were busy with the main story. Now I'm just finally picking it all back up. We'll get there eventually. I was doing Inwalker ones earlier. I'm like, oh shit, I skipped over a whole area. And if you look in your transport list, it's way down here by Aetherites. It's not in the main storyline, which I thought was kind of weird. But the first is split up on the Aetherite, or Northern Ranch or whatever. But how they split it up, like Labanos, or Labyrinthos, I mean. And the Moon, and Elpis, and all that shit. You look at the main story, it goes through, you know, stuff in A Realm Reborn. Then Heavensward, Stormblood. And then you get the Ruby Sea, which is still Stormblood. And then it takes you straight to Rotsid Han, which I'm pretty sure that started in the back half of post Shadowbringers 2 Inwalker and into Dawntrail. So, because you got Garlemald and Thavnir. But then it takes you straight into Dawntrail. Skips over all the shit that's in Shadowbringers. Very weird. So when you're trying to do like the quest line, it misleads you to thinking you're going to jump over the first. I don't get it.
Yeah, it makes no sense how they laid out that list.
I don't know. Yeah. Figured they would put that list right here in front of, like here, or in between Rotsid Han and, or at least right between these two. I don't know. Bizarre to me. Going up these fucking stairs. He's like, howdy, partner. Like poetry? Mysterium. I can't remember if, I think in this, oh, I mean, this whole stream's technically spoilers, by the way, but I didn't tell anybody. Oh well. The thing about Graha Tia, he's not in the tower, right? Or is it a different version of him in the tower?
I thought it was a different version that came back.
Yeah, because there's the original version of Graha, which is funny because when you meet Graha, he is a really ecstatic person that's excited to see you as the Warrior of Light, but he's a nobody at the same time, kind of. And then they made him into a somebody. Weird. Battle stance. Oh, that's what you want me to do. Yeah, it's very weird. I can tell you we were way more excited. Boring me? Are you serious? I get the box. Oh, she's an artist. Artisan. And I got a piece of gear for that. Random. Random as shit. None of this stuff means anything, but... Look at all these damn quests. They're everywhere.
Never ending.
Pretty close. I got a lot of them done, though. I'm just trying to get through all these, but I got a shit ton of these laying all across the first. Or not the first, but... Is it the first? No, we're the first. The hell are these guys? I can't remember. Yet. Until... For sure we're on the first, right? Lore question. What world? Parallel. Yeah, it's the parallel. Yeah, you don't tell me shit. How was that Eorzea? Maybe it's Eorzea and then the first. Yeah, Hydaelyn is also known as the Source. That's right. This is the first out of all the stars. I was looking at what the planets are called. title in. In which are 13 reflections are called parallel worlds. Or sundered. And I don't remember which ones are all fucking blown up because of the different calamities and stuff. And I think there's a few of them still available. Like they're not quite toast yet.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And there's some that are toast and people are just living on them. We had a lot of that jumping around from portals to places, all that shit.
Yeah.
I need to go up. Which kind of sucks because they kind of bottleneck them into like not being available. They could have all these other worlds that we could jump to and have endless possibilities. Instead, they're like, oh yeah, half of them were fucked. You know, like, or over half of them. I'm like, then why are we here then? No. Can't save them. They're like unsavable worlds. Like, well, that blows.
Just to show us, I guess. I don't know. This is a good question.
Yeah, because they all talk about it a lot. Like, one was like flooded, and one was on fire. Yeah, it was crazy. We got to see a couple of them, I think. One with the dragons. And then there's the one world where everything's mechanical. It's all robots. Interesting. Or all the souls were put in the robots, I think. Yeah, this place is more confusing. I remember. Enjoy it while you can, random person with an eye patch. Enjoy the vastness. Because she be vastin'. Guy's been flustered and waiting for me for a really long time.
Well, don't keep him waiting any longer.
Nope. My wife is having a baby. 7 years ago when you first saw me. Really? Congratulations. Ah, and the quest music. And then I remember sitting on this very table for a bunch of quests. Laid across it. Have to find them, but fucked around in here quite a bit. Talk to this guy. I don't remember that stuff. I mean, I kind of do. Look at you, you're doing a good job sweeping. One of the rooms we stayed in, maybe. Oh shit, there's a guy in here. That's the flustered father. Yeah, so is that the mother? Just chilling? Yeah, she had a baby and now she's fine. Very skinny, by the way. Not a belly at all. Kind of poofed in and poofed out. What am I, Oh, welcome the child. Whoops. Oh, I spelled welcome wrong. Good job. I welcome the midwife. Where the hell is the... Is it there? I don't even know what the hell it is. Can I click on it? Maybe I should just say welcome. Welcome. Did that do it? Alright. Confusing shit like that. Fantastic. Thanks for coming in there and welcoming my kid to me. You're welcome. Again. And if you read it the first time when I misspelled it, it's weakum. You're weakum.
You're welcome.
Anything on this area? Except for the weird market boards and that's way down there. I wonder if I can just break my neck. Yep, only one way to find out. Whee! I don't think there's anything else in there. Yeah, so I say this every 14 stream though. You guys really need to do this stuff when it's popular. You'll have way more better experience, and there'll be people to do shit. You know, like right now, I think Bosnia is kind of hard to do because there's not a lot of people doing it. And I think that Eureka right now is probably a fucking nightmare. His outfit's interesting. Kind of like it actually. It looks like Locke from Final Fantasy VI. His outfit. Formidable, my Sin Eaters are gonna get me. You're like, no, actually they're not, because I've already defeated them all. But since this game isn't anything like Oblivion and all the NPCs don't realize what you've done, it doesn't matter. They only know after the fact, after you talk to them like a bunch of times.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of consequences that actually happen because someone catches you. It's all story rote based.
Yeah. Brought damsel in distress. Hey, baby cakes. Oh, stranger, please, you must help me. So I walk through your door unannounced, and you're gonna be like, oh, help me. I would've been like, the fuck are you? And me automatically like, oh, you got a big ass sword on your back. Can you help me?
You look trustworthy.
Yeah. You're a dark knight and you probably murder people for a living? Sure. Not. At least you guys don't have to mow your grass, because I have to do that today at some point. It's gonna be a long process. A handsome sum. Wee. They've been standing around talking for this long, huh? Surprised that we came up with. Sure. Probably, this was probably, yeah, a quest line that maybe I'm doing recently, I don't know. Hi, random person that's wearing that armor. Wow. He's like, I don't stand in La Menza. Screw that. I go to the Crystarium and hang out. I don't go to the crowds. I make the crowds come to me.
Way to do it.
Oh. It's the way it is. I think if you had like a small group of people, brought them into 14, I think that would be okay for an adventure as well. Even though there's not a lot of people running around here now. There could be. There's lots of little NPCs. This guy or lady walking around, watering nothing because there's water coming out. It's perfect. Water coming out of here though, by golly. They built full-on fucking like metal thingies for adding water, right? What the hell are they growing in here? Are they just ripping it up every time they're done growing something? Because that tree's gonna grow bigger than that little spot. So do they just rip the lamp out later, or the water lamp thing? These are the questions I ask.
Asking the important ones.
Mm-hmm. Do they rip the lantern light water thingy out? And what are you idiots talking about?
No.
They need to know. A lot of people spend a lot of time, you know, designing this stuff. And some of it kind of looks like no one will ever walk back here. Sometimes you see that. Here's your sandwich, sir. Enjoy your sandwich. Nonsense, you've been working hard. Not that I've been doing anything, but you leaning up against that tree. That's the good stuff. Seen you again. Alright. Good luck, buddy. I haven't seen you in a long time. In fact, I don't even remember being over here. Ever. I don't need to mow your lawn. How did they mow their lawn back then? Big scythe?
I imagine so, yeah.
Those little mechanical pusher ones?
Ooh, maybe.
Do it by hand?
There's a lot of magic tech in here.
I assume they just do it with magic. Cut it all up. Well, no time like the present to break my legs. Woo!
That's what the Reapers used to do before we gave them a real job.
Yeah. I can fight with these? Shit. Who fucking knew?
Magical.
They are magical. Magical size. Like this. Like this person. Ah, I am keeping an eye on this ad thing. Can't talk to you though. Can't even acknowledge you. That's gotta be tiring. Just to hang out by a gate the entire time. Must be one of them government waste jobs I hear so much about. Well, somebody's got to guard it. How might I be of service? I delivered the damn sandwich. Here's your liquor, scallywag. Wearing like Hildebrand clothes. Look at the textures, looks pretty good for an MMO. That's the thing, like, people don't give 14 enough credit. This game is old as shit. And they gotta realize, like, whoa, the graphics. Like, the graphics look pretty fucking good. But nobody takes into account that this game was made in beta in 2010. And it was revamped shortly a year or so after. So, it makes no sense to talk shit, but younger generation, they see a game that looks like this, they're like, that's garbage. They don't care about the journey.
I think its animation looks amazing.
Well, to us, yeah, because we appreciate it. We played it throughout the years. We know what it came through and what it was. The other punks are just like, man, it's not Black Desert or whatever the hell they want to play. Fortnite. Fortnite doesn't even look that good either.
No.
It's
So
cartoony as
cartoony.
fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, the stuff that they're able to do with their spagooty game engine is nuts. It's code they probably had to untangle. Add
Quite
into.
a lot, I'd imagine.
Yeah, just to make it work and not break. Imagine if this thing was fucking on maintenance all the time. Like maintenance every 2 days. Alright, let's yonder this way. Woo! Damn, I thought I was gonna make it. Ow! Are those good workout moves? They kind of look actually more or less like the Japanese business guys that hang out at the parks. They work out between their lunch breaks. I don't know if you ever seen those guys. Pretty common thing though. They don't get enough exercise in the office, so let's go out there and start doing this shit. Have like pull-up bars and like, hold my suit. I couldn't imagine wearing your suit again after you already did a hell of a workout, but okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I've played a Zoni. We have some quests. Trying to grab them in the Crystarium. There's a fucking shit ton of them. Staff, huh? Knowledge is my trades and something. Did I talk to him again? You got more than one quest? No need to be embarrassed. I'm always embarrassed. Come here, you mother clucker. These weird ass quests. Your camel chocobo things. Sometimes I wonder about the inspiration of these characters because they don't take everything from stuff, but maybe they do. I don't remember the camels though. Like, look at this chocobo. He's probably like, what the fuck are those camels? Oh, and query. These guys are beast tribe dudes that belong on the source, so like, that's weird. You guys blocked me off from getting there? Did. You assholes. Do I have seriously go around? No way. I'm not doing it. Woohoo! That's how you do it, folks. You break your legs. Nobody's
What
just
real adventurers do.
Yeah. No one's just gonna ask me like, did you just fall from fucking 180 feet? Huh. Well, here's my problem, I guess. How is that thing growing through the fence thing? I don't know. That. I mean, plants can do it, but I don't know if it grow like that. And look at these jokers. I'm gonna make the soup. Hey, vaguely me. My God, it's my brother. How you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. They're wrapped. Oh, he's just a wrapped researcher. Wow. I think Mom liked me best. I do like the epic music in this area, but man, sometimes it gets a little buck wild. Like, boo! You hear it for like 40 hours straight. Books, books, and more books. Fucking file this, deliver that, I'll make them all. I realize you have a pile of books down below you there. Need any help? Gotta remember this place. Crystarium made it difficult to get around. I mean, there's lots of little portal crystal things, but I don't know. It still feels like it's harder than fuck to get around.
There's lots of walking.
A little bit. Most are dangerous if you make them mad. There you go, kid. Pretty much trees, dirt, whatever. Sometimes it's more different than you never imagined. What about traveling? It can be dangerous, but always worthwhile. Your mother's right. There's no point to it. Just encourage that kid to go out into the wild and die. That sucks.
That's sad.
He's like, I'm really excited to go out there and see what's going on. He's like, where's Jimmy at? He did.
Terrible.
Told him to go out and create his own adventure, and he did. Not much what you'd expect from little Jimmy. And she's up here, and then it's time for Luncharino.
Ooh, it is about that time.
I'm impressed in various facilities and houses. I think the people are remarkably contentious. Sure. You're welcome, weird guy. Like, thanks for lying to my face, telling me that this place is amazing. It is pretty amazing, actually. Like, built-wise. Monsters just come in here and fuck everything up. Thank you. Damn you, you're not supposed to give me another quest. No! That's okay. Wait.
And your reward?
I don't know.
Another quest.
That's right. Then one quest fiends around here. They're like,
We heard you like quests, so we got you another one.
don't give me another one. But above here?
We heard you like quests, so we put a quest in your quest.
What's inside here? A quest. Wow. Drink the syrup. Where the hell's the syrup at? Oh, wait. I got it on me. What am I doing? Is that the syrup? There we go. There, I chugged it, dude. I don't know if I'd want to chug syrup.
Seems like be very difficult.
Sounds terrible.
Might choke.
Never do it with those thin little bird lips.
Yeah.
Gotta open up the throat. Being stuck in my head. Ah, the cowboy poet. And yours boots go all the way up to your crotch. Holy shit. Those are worse than fucking like horse riding boots. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, also the wrong way. Yeah, I chugged the syrup, dude. Can't talk your way out of this. Very well. But please don't make me drink it here. You're drinking it here, buddy. Chugging the whole thing. That'd freak me out to walk across this with the little bars. I know they're supposed to be safe, but man. What is over there? Anything? I think that's probably the closest one. I don't know. Smell fertilizer, lady? Are you shocked what fertilizer is? Of course you can smell. Dummy. Not all of it, but the good stuff you can. Now, what did we learn today, kids, about all these side quests in the Quisterium? Nothing. I drank some syrup and ran a bunch of errands. And smelt the fertilizer. Delicious. Got all of them, finally. Take a quick scan here. And I think so. What's up, Jason? Lord Gregory has some words for you. I've already gotten Lord Gregory. At least the good original city-states still have people fucking everywhere in there. Makes me feel like home. Because it is my home. Oh, a glowy weapon that is. Augmented. Ultimate Nathon. Probably gonna wonder why I examined him. He examined me back, I bet. Ooh, what does that look like? Shit. Actually, I should probably turn off the BGM. It's gonna do that every time I turn one in. Now it's gonna be super quiet to hang out. Man. No worries, my dude. I don't know why. What are you working on anyway?
What am I doing?
Well, what am I doing? Chilling like a villain.
I am going to go investigate somebody who's been acting strangely.
How strange?
Someone I've met. He apparently has no recollection of anybody that knows him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Good thing or a bad thing?
Obviously not a good thing.
Sounds like a bad thing.
Poor guy doesn't know who he is.
Yeah. Gotta be a bad feeling.
Or something else.
Or something else. Could be both. Could not be, I don't know. All I know is we got a lot of flame seals. Back at it. Like these people, I think about these two as well. These guys have been here since the beginning. Never moved. Same chick. Hangs out here. You guys are the OG. Except I don't think you were here at 1.0, but I don't remember. At least the Realm Reborn. And this gate was closed too, I think. I remember. Either that gate or the other one on the other side. One of them is closed and you had to walk around one of these dudes to get through it. I'd have to look here. Remember if it's that gate or this wasn't split up. It must be the other. Yeah, that must be that gate where it's closed. And then yeah. You had to walk down a long hallway and then just walk out. It was basically the short load between the zones. I think this is all pretty much. You have to boot up 1.0 again, but I'd have to go through all that shit again to even do that. Alright, so what are we now? We're almost 96. Alright. We can move the gun breaker here soon if you get that done. Still takes a hot minute. We'll get there. 17. Fine. Alright. Good old Hold the tat. I give him a second eye.
Okay.
Alright, my dudes. I think that's what we're gonna call it. Give me some lunch. You guys are watching over on TikTok and want to find us on Midwest Plays on YouTube, just type in Midwest Plays, put a space between each word, click filter and channel, and you'll find us right away. Our Discord is in the description below. So yeah, if you're watching over on TikTok, it's on my personal one technically. I'm trying to get more followers over on our actual Midwest TikTok, so if you guys want to find us over there and like us and follow, that'd be awesome. Because I think you need 1,000 followers just to stream over there, and that way it doesn't get so confusing. But little poopers are hanging out. Yeah, if you're watching over on Twitch, why am I facing this way? Oops. It does lead after 7 days, so get your views in while you can, or check it out while you can. If not, it's always underneath the live tab on our YouTube channel or playlists. So we play 14 here and there, trying to do mostly level because we're at the already post Dawntrail newest expansion for 14 stuff. We already got it done. For the most part, there's a lot of other side quests and things that I can do that I need to catch up on. But I'll get to them. For the main story, we're already through that. We've been working on Final Fantasy 3. We got, what is it, Oblivion. I's playing it right now. I mean, we got a lot of stuff we got going through. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to get something to eat. And we do upload videos all the time on Midwest. Other than that, I'm going to get the hell out of here. You guys take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, my dudes.